Hi, welcome to the Book Chronicles. I'm Melanie.
And I'm Shannon.
With Coffee Talk and show a few books that I've been reading this week. The first book that I wanted to talk about is Love and Luck by Janet Evans Welch. This is a story about Addison. She is Lena's friend from Love and Gelato. Lena's lost her mother to cancer and lived in Italy, but Addison has 3 other brothers. One brother she's very close to named Ian. They end up going to their Aunt Mel's wedding in Ireland. They go to the wedding in Ireland, and in this time we discovered that her favorite brother Ian, that she gets along best with, knocks her down the hill because he's so upset over the secret that she has regarding this guy that she used to date. So we go into finding out what's going on with her life, what is the secret, what happened, and it's a sweet story. Want to know about Ireland? It's a very descriptive book. It does take you to some of the sites in Ireland. As a matter of fact, Addison picks up this guidebook, the Heartbreak Guide to Ireland, and she uses that guidebook to get over the breakup of her ex-boyfriend. So this is a very good book. I did enjoy reading it. So if you're looking for a good St. Patrick's Day read, or read any time and you want to read a contemporary story about Ireland, I would definitely pick up this book because I really feel that you would enjoy that story. The next story that I read was Daisy Jones and the Six. Now there is, by Taylor Jenkins Reid, there is a Spotify playlist for songs that go with this book, and most of them are from Fleetwood Mac. It is a very good story. It is about this girl, Daisy Jones, and it takes place in the 1970s. It's like a music history fiction, which is the first music history fiction book that I've ever read. You really feel that this band existed, and there are a lot of similarities between Daisy Jones and the Six and Fleetwood Mac. It is told in interview format, so if you're not used to Taylor Jenkins Reid's writing style, I would definitely start with The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo first before jumping into this book. But this book is amazing. I enjoyed every facet of this book. It's an author or a lady who wants to publish a book about the band, so she interviews the band. It's kind of like VH1's Behind the Music. Like I said, I really did enjoy this book. It is one of Reese Witherspoon's book for her book club, and there is a sticker about Reese Witherspoon's book club on the book because it is one of her picks for her book club. The next book that I read so far this past week is St. Patrick's Day Murder by Leslie Meir. It is one of the stories in the Lucy Stone murders, which is a cozy mystery series. So if you want to go into the story for character development, you're going to want to start in the first of the series. I don't know exactly what book that is, but I'll put the picture of the first book in the Lucy Stone Murders series here so that you can see what book that is. But this is the story about St. Patrick's Day murder. Old Dan owns a pub in the town, Tinker's Cove. He is found murdered in the area. His brother comes from Ireland with his wife, and Lucy has to try to find out if it is his brother who murdered him, if it is some guys that he owed money to that murdered him, if it was an old Irish hick guy that murdered him. Without telling you the story, I don't want to tell the story too much, but there's also a play, Finian's Rainbow, the St. Patrick's Day celebration at Our Lady of Hope's church. So if you're looking for a good St. Patrick's Day murder mystery or a good cozy murder mystery, definitely pick up this book. But if you want to learn about the characters and the character development, you want to start with the first book. If you just want to know about a particular story out of a section of Lucy Stone's life, then you can read this separately because each book has a separate plot. It's just the character development takes a course of several books in a cozy mystery. The next book that I had a hard time with reading, I enjoyed it, but I had a hard time reading this book because it does deal with the issue of pregnancy and being someone who deals with infertility. The issue of pregnancy isn't dealt with until closer to the end of the story, but it is part of the story. This book is called Finding Yvonne. It's by Brandy Colbert. She also wrote Little and Lion, which was a wonderful LGBTQIA plus read. This book is about Yvonne, who is a violinist, and she's suddenly losing interest in the violin. For some reason, her heart isn't into the violin playing. She also decides if she's going to fall in love with a person in the book. Her father owns a restaurant, and she finds out that she is good at making pastries and desserts. So she has to decide if she wants to continue on playing the violin or if she wants to learn the craft of being a pastry chef and following her father's footsteps. But also she has to deal with the fact that she does become pregnant. So all of this takes her on a journey of, in the book, of finding herself. It is a journey of discovery. But it is a good story. It's just hard for me to read, or anybody who deals with infertility. It might be a little hard to read. But I did enjoy this book. It is a story, like I said, of self-discovery and finding yourself. So if you're into a contemporary about that, I would definitely suggest reading this book. As far as that goes, that is all that I have for you as far as my reads for the week. What about you, Shannon?
I am reading Wind Witch. I just finished not too long ago a reread of Truth Witch, so I'm continuing on to the second book in the Witchland series, Wind Witch. To start off, I can't tell you anything about the Wind Witch because it's the second book in the series, but the first one follows two friends, Sophia and Isolde. One is a Thread Witch, one is a Truth Witch. And the Truth Witch is very rare, and she has the ability to discern when someone is lying. So the kingdom wants to use her abilities as far as doing trade. I mean, it's a very good book. I do highly recommend it. I just finished Behind Closed Doors probably a while back. I have a big, and I'll put pictures in here, but I have a TBR cart now, so I am reading through quite a few books. I'm reading in the middle of Nevermore. It's a middle grade. I'll put it right here. I'm also have not completed The Bone Witch. I kind of restarted that, and and the biggest book I started was Evelyn Hugo, and I'm completely loving it. I did set it aside because my friend Melissa's gonna get it at the library hopefully, and then I'm gonna let her catch up, and then.
And
We're
I
gonna
have read
buddy
this
read.
book. It is an amazing book. So when
Yeah.
you and Melissa finish reading that book, finding Evelyn Hugo, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, the two of you will need to let me know your thoughts about the book
Right.
because it is amazing. The characters, like I said, Taylor Jenkins Reid has this way of writing characters that are flawed, that are amazing, and you actually feel that they are real. Evelyn Hugo, to me, is a cross between Marilyn Monroe, Lucille Ball, and...
Well, I get more of a Marilyn Monroe vibe
You get
because
a-
she's not taken seriously,
Right.
and it's just heartbreaking. And I know this book is going to end up wrecking me. I'm about 9 chapters in, I believe. I'm not too far in, but I want to kind of set it aside because I really wanted Melissa to read this. I think she would really enjoy this, and Buddy read it with her and let her catch
Oh,
up.
absolutely.
I'm also started School of Good and Evil, the first book in that.
Mhm.
So I'm reading through quite a few books, but I've been doing good. I have a TBR card, and I'm going to complete that before I move on and pick up other books that I haven't read. I figured this would be a pretty good method in keeping me going. But that's all I have right now. Stay tuned for I'll do a talk when I complete Evelyn Hugo, possibly.
And maybe we'll do a vlog after this.
Mhm.
I don't know. Evelyn Hugo reminds me of Lucille Ball, Marilyn Monroe, and Elizabeth Taylor,
Mhm.
all rolled up in one. And she's of Cuban descent. So that is amazing. And Monique from Vivant magazine is a writer, and she decides that she wants to write on Evelyn Hugo, this starlet of Hollywood back in the 1950s. And she's actually requested by Evelyn Hugo to write her story. So we go on the journey of her life, and she's telling this reporter her life story. She wants to write a biography book, so it is very, very good. Like I said, Taylor Jenkins Reid has this way of writing characters that you would think were actually real characters. I mean, you have to Google Evelyn Hugo to know that this lady didn't exist, or Daisy Jones.
And keep in mind too, it does go back and forth, so don't get too confused on which
That can be
perspective,
a little...
because it does go back and forth. Like it starts off with when she's
Kind
getting
of like Back to the Future.
where she's getting the interview, getting the job, and then it goes back to and when Evelyn is telling the story, it goes to like her perspective,
She flashes
like
back.
it's flashing back to her. So, but it's a really good book so far. I'm just excited to buddy read it. And Melissa, I believe, is waiting on it at the library, so hopefully
You guys
she'll
are
get
going
it
to
soon.
enjoy that book so much. I can't wait.
Oh, and I'm also reading A Blade So Black.
Oh, yes. I want to know what you think about that book. It's a
I'm also
adventurous...
buddy reading that with Melissa.
Oh, awesome. It's an adventurous story, African-American retelling
Right.
of Alice in Wonderland.
Right, but I'm not sure how far she's been buddy reading Blood Witch with Lico. And that's also another book I'm going to start too after Wind Witch, because I'm really excited to get into that. And she texted me earlier and said there are going to be 2 more books in the series, so it's going to end up being like a long series, like
Wow.
Throne of Glass and.
The Cassandra Clare series. Yeah.
Anyway, that's all I have. I hope you enjoyed the video.
And we'll see you on the flip side.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace, love, books, and coffee, guys.
And many blessings. So we thought we'd just chill today. It's Sunday, March the 10th. And we're just going to hang out and see where the day takes us and see, what we enjoy.
I'm going to read Blade So Black. Oh, for Wonderland.
Yeah. She's already getting a kick out of that because we saw in our last vlog, the CS Fest vlog, we got to actually meet L.L. McKinney And she was just an amazing person. She was the one wearing the Mad Hatter hat in the panel, at the panel. So we really enjoyed that, and we had a great time. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I'm sorry it was a little long, but we just wanted to chronicle the whole experience of CFest. And hopefully next year they'll come back. They'll have CFest, and we'll get to do this. Today is Shannon's mom's birthday, and so we're just gonna get out of the house and see. Yep. See what we can do. Yes. Yes.
Starbucks. What are you gonna get, Melanie?
I don't know. I might get a frappuccino. I'll see. Let's see what I'm going to do today. I'm going to read.
What are you reading today?
The Leslie Mayer book. I'm going to try to finish St. Patrick's Day Murder.
Okay.
And then maybe start Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid.
Yay!
So.
Okay, well stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned.
What you reading?
The plates on black.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm going to have my triple mocha frappuccino and my water and my book that I'm going to read today. As you can see, it's March the 10th and it is 73 degrees outside. Oh my gosh, it is so nice out.
And guess who's wearing shorts?
Guess who's wearing shorts?
I am. I'm wearing shorts.
Yes, you
First
are.
time I've worn shorts in months.
Oh my gosh, this is a change from the other day where it was raining.
I mean, it could have wish if it only had been like this yesterday.
I know.
See if that was such a nasty rainy day. I mean, it was worth going, but dang.
And
Why
everything.
couldn't this weather be this weather right now? Yesterday.
And the weather was really nice today. I mean, at least everything was inside, right? So that was a good thing that it was inside and we didn't have to worry about that. But oh my gosh, it's so nice for the sun to finally come out and to be able to enjoy the weather. I'm really liking Leslie Mayer's St. Patrick's Day Murder. It's a very good book. She's actually in the play Finian's Rainbow, and they're trying to find out who killed old Dan or what happened to him. So it's really good. And his brother flew in from Ireland and all that stuff. It's a really cool book for March because of St. Patrick's Day, and I love reading all things Irish during this time of year because it is St. Patrick's Day. But we'll catch you on the flip side. Hi.
Pizza. We just got out of the house for a little bit.
Yeah, we just got out of the house. We went to Little Caesars. Pizza. Oh, we got some pizza. We hope that you've been having a good day today. It's close to St. Patrick's Day, so I hope you enjoyed us talking about our books yesterday. And a half cheese, half pepperoni pizza. Shane, want to show everybody our pizza? Look at that. Isn't that amazing? So that's what we're doing right now. We're just having some pizza and
Gonna go walk around Barnes and Noble.
we're hoping to walk around Barnes and Noble today. So we'll see you in a few. Bye. Yeah, Little Caesars. Pizza.
Pizza.
Yee!
It's a little soggy for my taste, but oh goodness, I'm going the wrong way, guys. I'm gonna have to do a Yui.
Do that Yui, baby. Do that Yui.
But yeah, it was a little soggy for my. I mean, it was kind of soggy, but still good.
The sun is out today, isn't it, guys?
I like a crispy crust.
Maybe if we got the deep dish, it would have been a little better.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad. It's just soggy, and then my first piece, all my topping fell off. Which is fine.
And then I got some of her pepperoni on my cheese, and I was like, here's your pepperoni. Here's your pepperoni.
Yeah.
I can't eat, I don't eat meat. I can't eat meat except for fish because it for health reasons, it hurts my stomach and everything. So if I am around pork or something, I get sick. So, I mean, not the smell of it. I can handle people eating meat in front of me. It's just I can't eat it myself because I get sick if I eat it myself. I haven't eaten pork, chicken, beef since I was 19 years old, and I'm 44, so I'm not good at math right now. But we're just going to try to enjoy the rest of the day. I called my dad because this lady in Little Caesars reminded me of my father. Or not physically reminding me of my father, but the way she interacted and everything reminded me of Dad. So anyway, I love you all, and we'll see you on the flip side. Bye. Bye. So I see you're reading Blade So Black. What do you think of it?
I like it.
You like it?
It's good.
Anybody reading that with Melissa?
Yeah, I think she's reading Evermore right now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think we're still reading that.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
am, but
That's cool. That we're at our favorite place to go. Barnes and Noble, people. Barnes and Noble. Yeah. Barnes and Noble.
beginning.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you reading?
Well, I am going to read my graphic novel, Bloom. Heart in the Body of the World by Deb Coletti. And I got me a water. Apple tart.
Oh, look good. Oh, let's see what you're into. Yeah.
This is what I'm going to read right now.
Cool.
So what are you reading?
Seven Husbands of Evelyn.
How do you like it so far? We got you a drink.
Berry hibiscus.
Nice. So we're going to close out the vlog today. I'm Melanie.
I'm Shannon. Sorry, I'm not feeling too well now.
Remind us never to get pizza again. Because Shannon is sick. The pizza did a number. I think it's hurt my stomach too. It just, some pizzas, when you get my age, they don't sit too well with you. But,
Grease.
yeah, it must have been the grease, huh?
Yeah.
But we will catch you later in our next video. Peace, love, books, and coffee.